Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Season 3 Henchmen. Oops, all Henchmen is back. That's it. That's all you need to know. So, last time we had just gotten to the point where we could start training these guys up, and we did not get a chance to put them into a mission. Now, we need a fourth one to be there. However, we cannot do that just yet, as we need to train him into a leader. And he does not have that yet. Because... oh, well, he could. Let's take him on one more mission, because I think the mission is available. And what we'll do here is... we'll do that mission, and before we roll over to the next day, we'll start the training. And see how that does. That's not a bad mission. Don't know how I feel about that one. Very poor and poor. This is poor and poor and Wordstone Rush. That one's just not a great mission. This one would be extra XP. Good Wordstone. This one's the safest. Let's go for that. How's it going, Destron?
Discovered a rival warband in the vicinity. These warriors are clustered around their wagon, making them a very attractive
Did
target.
the stuff show up? That was weird. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, wow. Oh, it's Skaven versus Skaven, huh? Look at all that. It's right there. Oh, there's some right there, but we need 10 of it. It's all right there. There's 17 Wordstone. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of it. So there's 10 elsewhere. There? Only 5 there. Am I blind? Or there's more than 1 there. Or more than 6 here, which is possible. Interesting. Oh well. We're not putting in the effort. They're good. Get those stones? Oh, don't worry about that. We will. So this is going to be fun. We now have our henchmen as proper heroes, so they will have heroes, we will not. I think we'll just have the one warp guard take it. I think the odds they'll show up here. Just put this right here, and that should cover us. Yeah, because we're going to stick together. Oh, and see, he's a hero. So he'll have a lot of movement, too. There we go. Look at that. And I think it's Big Jerry is the one who's our hero. And he's coming up. But the question will be, who will be our second Warp Guard hero? How many spots do you have? 4? See, I could have him pick it all up, but can't pick it all up. I think if we put him right here, it'd be okay. That's okay. We can figure it out next turn. That'll work. Can I get all 5 in one go? No, it doesn't look like it. Well, we can only get 4 anyway, so let's just grab 4 and be done with it.
Updated.
All the warp guard heroes? Well, we can only have 2. Only 2. We can only have 2 of a type of hero. So we're going to grab what we can here.
Objectives updated.
Big Jerry will be carrying a lot of resource on him. What do you have?
Objectives.
Did I remember to give you a good weapon? What's your damage? 30 to 41 is actually good. That's a good number. That is not a basic weapon. Yeah, you can see Bunt is 24 to 33, so he definitely has something. And good old retires on Sunday. Hopefully they don't pick him if they show up, but we should be fine. We're going to try to get as much loot as possible. I mean, Wordstone obviously first, but we should be able to pick up a lot of it. What I'm hoping here, in the grand scheme of things, is that the other Skaven will pick up a lot of Wordstone and bring it right to us. Oh, Simply Stew is our other one? Oh, boy. I think Stew is the crit machine. Oh, no. I don't know why I chose that other than it would be funny to have, like, a huge crit machine. Yeah, because you know what it was? I think we were going to go for, we're going to get him enough to do... Was it Overpower? Or that was Strength. I will have to check his stats. Because I do not remember what we were doing with him. Let me look. He is all accuracy, so I guess he can go any way we want. And I think the idea was we were gonna go to 15 accuracy so we could get headshot and he'll throw shurikens is the idea. But we're sticking with maces for now because it makes no difference is the funny thing about it. Melee or ranged, he has the same amount. Good old sewer rats here. We'll just... Oh, wait. He's probably going to be helpful for picking up some supplies. So we'll put him right here. Oh, there's good old Dirty Rat. Well, we already have Sewer Rat going for it. Team effort. The only thing that sucks is we cannot use open field ambushes because they are also Skaven and they will absolutely win that exchange because the AI are good at that one. Yeah, I don't think you can make it in one go, so might as well move to here and just... End your turn, actually, because I think they'd get the ambush first. Though, we have not seen the enemy. So I don't know where they're at. They're probably down this way a little bit. No, they were around there, so they should be here. So what would they have stopped for? They should be grabbing this. You should have seen someone here. But that could mean you got some Skaven in heavy armor, which is good, because we will utilize that to let them run in a little bit too aggressively and ambush them back. How's it going, Death? See, they picked up one Wordstone, so I'm assuming they at least have one here. That means they're not moving very far.
Has started.
We'll see. If we, catch a sniff of them, then that's what we want. Or Fallback Rat will be, unfortunately, only useful for about 3 more missions. The real question is, and this is a really important one, do we make a second hero to get him to leader and really push back one Skaven? Well, it's only 1 day to get it, so that's not a big deal if we do it that way. Oh, yep, we see their leader, who is in heavy armor, so we'll keep that in mind. Yeah, you're not going to make that gap, so... Might as well have him just pick up some supplies here. Formula's okay. That we can deal with. And I think our next goal here is we're just going to park right... Oh, wait, what? How do we have... Oh my god. There's the Wordstone. Where's he at? Oh, yeah, see, we can see a couple of them. Yeah, he is definitely in heavy armor. But how far could he get? If he was around here and only got to there, could reach all the way up here if we play this wrong. So I think what we want to do is kind of set up a... That's unfortunate, but that's okay. That's about where I wanted to be anyway, to set up like a little bit of an ambush. I don't really need this guy to there. For the first time, you got frustrated while playing tabletop, so you wanted to take your minis and throw them on the ground. Oh, jeez. Game was going that bad, huh? Yeah, I've not played any of them, so I do not know the frustration of that game. And I don't think even if I did, I'd be able to do it because you can't get those kind of moments until you've really, really sunk time into those kind of deals. I wonder if they would go for retires on Sunday. I mean, maybe. We'll see what we did there. Okay, well, we grabbed those two. There is loot over here, but I'm not too committed to it. Let's just hope they pick some of this up. If they pick that up, it's not... Oh, yeah, we did need someone to pick that up. Okay. Big Jerry is prepared. Yeah, I just want Big Jerry to be kind of like an ambush here. So he will catch anyone who tries. And he'll get 3 swings. So if they swing back at him, they're going to have a bad time about it. And really, the only way to counter a one-hander with a shield is if they're going to swing a bunch of times, is to have two-handers so you are not giving them those free hits. That's not the biggest benefit, to be honest with you. I think we were going to have him pick it up. Yeah, Sewer Rat's going to grab it. That's fine. He is a backup ambush after Big Jerry. Simply Stewed is an interesting case. I think the goal here is we're just going to put him right here. And, yeah, dodge stance will do. Just so they don't get to catch hold of them too quick. Good old Bunt, who's not going to pick up any of those supplies. I would run him through to check for more. I'm a little worried that they're going to send some boys this way. Yep, they had a couple hidden. But now we know. So we can fall back. I just have a second ambush here. Ones can keep that covered. Hopefully. Hopefully keep that covered. Now let's see what their leader does if he's going to move in. It looks like he's kind of avoid... He ate a trap. He's picking up the wordstone. Good. So the leader is a target. That is a good target for us. Yeah, he's getting himself with some warp effects. And he's moving in, which is good. He did not quite make it, but that's perfect. Now we can throw at him, get free hits. He is in some heavier armor, so we're going to have to keep that in mind. Not really what you want to see is your first enemy to be the person in heavy armor, but, you know, maybe they'll bring some more in. We got Dirty Rat, who's prepared, but there's not much we can do with him right now. Yeah, he is right there. Okay. So our fallback here is I'm going to put an ambush here. Like this. I think what that'll do is really cover after he goes in. Sewer Rat is going to pick up this wordstone. Only utilizing one of our movement, which is good. That was kind of the goal. I think we're going to put Sewer Rat right here like this. And they should have no chance to get through there without meeting him first, which is good. We're going to delay the turn and see what they do. If anyone can make the run, but I don't think so. I really doubt it. Yeah, this guy's nowhere close, so he's not going to make it this turn. He's already moved. Now, a few of them will get in next turn. Thank you, Kitty Man. He always finds a way to flop on the keyboard. Yeah, they're not going to make it. So for him, we'll just set him up as another backup charge. There we go. Let's see what they can do. What I'm trying to do is measure it out so we get them to
new round has
kind
started.
of make the mistake into us first. Well, there was a trap. Oh, God. First shot was a miss. Oh, man, you put him right there, too. Oh, wow, he's going? Whoa! Okay. How did you get that? Sunday, are you not leveled up? Wait, what? You only have 3 points? Oh, he does! I don't even know how he got that ambush, by the way, but that's okay. Now we can surround him, and we get free hits on this man who has no armor, which is very useful. We're gonna try to get 3 if we can, but I doubt it. Well, we'll get 3 hits. If they hit, mind you. But, very nice turn. We took a very good chunk out of him. Yeah, we'll just move back here and just end the turn. Actually, I feel like the fighting's going to begin very quickly, so no big deal. Now, the other hero. Yeah, the other hero is going to move as far as he possibly can before reloading, because I think he should be able to see him from here. Only a 63, though. 78. Try on a 78. That'll work. We did not waste the movement to do that. And then we're going to move again as far as we can and reload. And now it's a 93. And there you go. We had to take 1 bad shot, but that's fine. And fire again. Miss on a 93. That happens. And we'll take a final shot. So he's pretty much dead. And we can avoid the ambush while we're at it. So I think Big Jerry takes this. He may take 1 hit in the exchange, but that's okay. Ooh, no we don't. No, we do not. He's actually in a good spot. I thought he was just there so we could, like, kind of walk through it. Now, we could cheese a way through, but it would kind of leave Jerry in a really awkward situation, so we didn't want to do that. He's going to try to run around and make it. Nice dodge, Sunday. That's okay. You can't run. That's okay. You can skip your turn. That's okay. I don't know how none of those ambushes succeeded, but Sunday is a real fighter. There is no way. I was going to say, we've got to get something out of this. Wow, we are getting lucky right now. Well, that's not so lucky, but he's going to only get a second swing. Punt is going to get hit. 41. Which is scary. Gonna have to work on that. But he can disengage as needed, so we should be fine. Alright, Lil Jerry, let's... So, in this case, we want to take their leader out. The leader is a very prime target here. Now, he is a little bit armored. We could try to get him out of here, which would not be the worst thing in the world. I don't know how much movement he could honestly have. He could probably reach us if we ran Sewer Rat around. Damage is 20 to 32. We could take this guy down, which is a good prospect as well. I'm trying to decide if it's worth trying to focus him, and I feel like right now it's not. Let's just get rid of him. Not if we're missing. I mean, there was no chance for a hit. Even stats wouldn't have saved that swing. All right. Yeah, I think getting a target out of here is a little bit better for what we need. Simply Stu is an interesting choice, given that he is nothing but a crit machine. So we'll just put him here. Maybe he'll get a crit. He has a 12% chance. That's not too bad. Didn't hit it, but he did get 2 hits and had Runes of Misfortune. Oh, he has 3 swings because you're a hero. Go for it. He missed on 1. That's okay. We'll get a dodge going. I'm happy that he got the hits at all. Ah, here we go. And 2 free swings. Oh, he did get a dodge. No luck on the second one. Nice hit, bunt. All right, we're going to go with a dodge because it's a little bit higher, and he has no points left, so a parry would do us nothing. Even still, we're not really building these guys for parry. They're all going to be dodge. But the thing with the shield is that it just gives you a lot of melee resistance, which is very, very useful. At least until later. All of our henchmen are going to end up with two-handers. Well, dual wielding, I guess. See, I think he can make the distance if we try. So with that in mind, we really have to decide how we want to handle it. We could try to take out their leader here, but I just don't see that happening. We could get an all-alone check on him. We could try to surround him, but then he'll just get surrounded, possibly double surrounded. A little bit ugly of a prospect. I'm just trying to decide if I should have him fight here, have the leader go here, and I think that's our best bet. And we're going to do that. Now, we did leave it a little bit open that their caster could charge through. That is a possibility. I think a parry... Honestly, you could look and find out which one would be better, but I'm not going to do that much math work on it, looking at the stats and whatnot. Okay, so what I want to do is just kind of park him right here in front of these guys. He will probably ignore the ranged, but he has no way around right now, so he will probably try to run through here to get into the fight. Oh, beautiful. So we can get right here. We can go for a double hit, which will put poisons. Good. The poisons matter because they ignore armor. So these are very useful. And we're going to want to utilize this before it goes away. Because it will go away for us, sadly. Oh, there was a spot right there. The door was open. Oh, jeez. That means our leader might get tripled. We'll see. We'll see. That could be bad. I didn't really realize that. You know. Well, they just failed a jump, but they'll probably still make the distance. I mean, maybe not. They are in heavy armor, which is a big deal. Well, he didn't, so that's good. That's kind of what we were looking for. So these two rats here are going to take an all-alone check. Good. They'll probably pass it, but... A new
round has started.
Oh, really? Oh, he failed it, because he cast it on a 65, which is insane. Goes with the Wither. Really wants Sunday out of this match. He's now dumbfounded. Oh my god, he's got a gun. Dodge stance? Well, he's dead. Ow. Oh, that hurts. Oh, and he succeeded. I figured. Wow, he misses. All right. It's on the second one. Crit chance 24. Whoa. That's some horrifying prospect. Yeah, if you could get 2 hits here. Yep, 93. You can get the double hit. I'll take those guns. I mean, our leader can use them if they're good. If they're basic guns, I don't want them, but... Good, he's out. So we'll loot him in a second. Oh, that's Big Jerry, so it'll have to be the guy in front. That's okay. He can loot it. I hope. Honestly, I'm not going to have him try to fire at anybody, so... Who can you see? Oh, him? Yeah, see, there's, like, no prospect of a kill here. So I'm just going to check the loot. And it's crap. I'm not going to pick it up. I really don't care for it. Yeah, we got a couple options here. And they're really going to make the distance. So what I want to do is just kind of set up 2 good overwatches here. This one is in this angle, just so he can leap back and disengage right as we need it. Big Jerry sadly has to get into the fight. What I'm hoping to do is we're going to drop those 3 over there, and we're going to run in and grab all that wordstone as soon as we can. I mean, we're really going to need it. So we only get 1 hit here. Where's our best bet? Probably on him. Well, his dodge is gone, so he's pretty much dead. I mean, he was dead anyway, but... Ooh, I just realized Sunday has really bad evasive stats here. So I can see why they're going for him. Nice dodge. So he only has 1 more swing in him. Now, he will win this if he gets dodges, because he's swinging twice and we're only swinging twice, but we will have protection for him soon. I don't know if he can get involved here. He might be able to, but I think what I want to do is I'm going to have Big Jerry go in here and just win this fight for us. You know, I was kind of joking when I said win the fight for us, but okay. If you insist, Big Jerry. Yep. Big Jerry definitely won the fight for us. He only has fighting claws, and that's fine. I just wanted to check. I'm gonna have Big Jerry actually fall back if we can. There's really no prospect of that, so I'm just gonna have him sit here with a parry stance, and hopefully he survives that. Dang, he had a lot of leadership, and he gets parried. No value out of it. Oh, he used a Vital Strike? That's not good. Vital Strike's just one of those weird things, and it's like, yeah, it can work, but it's never worth it. Wow, he's way out of position. Only in light armor, so he could fix that pretty easy. But we got through his dodge, so that's good. Oh, that's fantastic. That is a free disengage. So, do I take it? It's a question of, do I get anywhere with it? He could maybe run down and get some stuff, but I don't think he makes it. Is the issue. Like, he could. No, he couldn't. I'm just gonna put him right here in the open with a parry stance and see what happens. They will probably go for him, but I would prefer they not go for Sunday. That's the problem. They're going for Sunday, and I don't like that. So he has nothing left, so he's dead. There's no way he survives this round. He's also invisible. Get stewed. Oh, that wasn't the crit. Oh, wait. Stu could absolutely crit this man in the mouth. Didn't hit it. Wow. Well, that's how it is sometimes. All right, Stu, you're going to walk over here and grab some loot. Ooh, we'll definitely take those. We'll take the mace and the cluster. We don't want the mace. The mace isn't that good.
Updated.
If we want it later, we can get it, but that's good. Now Stu has good supplies. Very good supplies on us. So Stu's going to run around the corner here and just kind of set up a dodge. They're not going to go for Stu, but he has value to me. Bunt is injured. Has no loot, but he is injured. So, actually, go in here, Bunt. There you go, Bunt. Have some free XP. That's yours. On the house, Bunt. Check his pockets. Nothing. Really, not anything I want to take. A basic shield is cool, but ineffective. I'm gonna have Bunt go right here, because what he now is a free target. Well, maybe. They may be close enough that he sees it, and he's like, I'm gonna go for Bunt because he's about to die. And they'll run through. There's an ambush. There's 2 overwatches. Seems valuable. But we gotta be careful. We did win our fights. Very important to note. Our fights are won. The only question is, we gotta go up there and get 3 wordstone. Can I make it? I don't think there's prospect of us around here, so I'm gonna just go for it and grab a bunch and then run him up that slope. Because that'll kind of protect him. We're grabbing the cluster first.
Objectives updated.
But we're gonna grab 4. I might as well grab it all.
Objectives updated.
Huh?
Objective completed.
There you go. But we're gonna grab 1 extra. Actually, I think in here is just slightly better. Ooh, no. No, it is not. Do not go in there. That is bad. What we want to do is kind of set it up here. Dirty Rat will get attacked. He doesn't have much of an answer there. So we know there's a rat right there. Let's take a look before I commit to this. There's one here, which we're aware of. There's one right here that isn't great. So we have 3 noted, but we have 4 of their rats down. I could commit to that. That's fine. This is okay. Because we can kind of back him up here. Because they're about to move anyway, so I'm curious what their moves are. And this will give us a lot of value if we can catch them. Especially right now if we get Leader Rat. Because what will happen is Leader Rat can move, and then he'll get to move a second time. And if there's nothing more scary, it's an enemy getting to move twice. Like, take 2 full turns before you do. That is so much offensive point value. Don't let that happen if you can help it. That's an important one with the Demons of Story Mode. He has, in fact, not taken the bait. What the? Well, that's interesting. Okay. Well, we got a poison on him, so that's nice. Your weapon's not very good, and you have not brought a weapon that is good enough for this fight. He has 41 poison resist and failed it twice. That sucks. That's the problem with, like, poison resist. Oh, my God. Wow. I might get an all-alone check. Nope, we're still fine. All right, can you disengage? He cannot. He could flee, but we don't need to do that. They have just walked themselves into a really weird situation.
A new round has started.
So, yeah. Oh, you can't really get a shot from there. We have 2 targets? When do we get 2 targets? We cannot see that other rat. That is a real problem. I mean, there we can see it, but it's about the same value. Actually, I think we're fine with that. Watch this. Miss on a 77? It's like that. Try again. We'll hit on the 57. Yep. Sure. What a weird thing to do. Any damage is good right now. We're just gonna set up an Overwatch here. That should be fine. Yeah, they don't have many rats left to do anything. Oh, you've got to be kidding! Is he running to fight our leader? He was. He 100% was, but that's why I had that ambush there. Kind of catch anyone trying to run through. Yeah, you're not having a good time. They are absolutely not having a good time. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Really not feeling like them being turned into heroes has affected us at all. Oh, see, we could go for a big ambush here with retires. Yeah, go for it. Beautiful hit. Beautiful hit. The only problem is I think he is kind of blocking up more than I intended, but that's okay. That's okay. Not a big deal. The other rat will get a turn. And, sir, you have parked yourself in a very precarious situation here. Right next to Big Jerry. Would not have recommended that. Really doesn't end well for you. Nope. Once again, Big Jerry. Scooping up all the kills, as he does. Nothing really valuable here, not that we take it anyway. They're pretty much in shambles now. Big Jerry, keep the plan. Just, something like this. They will probably try to walk by him, but I'm hoping that circle's enough that they can't. Oh, they're gone. We got secondary mission, so that's fine. We lost some XP or potential loot. Wow. Masterwork quality warp lock pistols. Okay. Well, you got 2 formulas.
Yes!
2!
Yes! Brilliant, clever Filch leads Warband to victory! Kill, crush all enemy! Steal, snatch much wordstone! Murder Lord will be happy pleased!
Every time. That surprises me when that voice line goes off.
Yes! Yes! Happy pleased!
It's such a good one.
Nice progress.
So he's up to level 4. Sunday still waiting for that level
Outstanding.
3 upgrade.
The gods are with you. The gods are with you.
Big Jerry. I'm sorry, was one of
Fantastic.
them level 5 of our henchmen? Filch, he's like the best one for just voice lines alone. Yeah, look at that. Amazing. I wish someone else could use it, but it's only the one guy. But that's okay. We can sell the backup if need be. Wordstone collection was really good. We'll take it. I'm currently running the... Look how bad his toughness is. 2. That is abysmal. You can't see it, but his health is very low. Very, very low. He only has 166, which is ridiculous. There's Lil Jerry. Yeah, we're going agility. We need 9 intelligence because, just in case. Tails before Bales. Classic. He needs 15 leadership. He actually has enough points, too. And that's the thing, is once we start training him, he can just go straight through and get the double upgrade, which I think that's what I'll do. I'll just keep fallback rat, and I may... what I'm thinking to do is get a second hero and just start leveling him, and then we'll have that second hero ready as the actual backup hero to leader prospect. Because that's the only part of this that it's unfortunate that I have to do it this way, is that I kind of have to just train a hero and use up a slot until he can train the leader. And maybe I didn't need to do that for this challenge, but I'm not too worried about it. Designated cool rat, always cool. $12 weapon skill on Dirty Rat. Sewer Rat. Keeping up, I hope. Big Jerry is never behind. Almost at 9 intelligence that if he gets the 4 points in his skills, which he only needs a set of 2 more, and he can go and get that. And that one's really good because he was very, very good. And getting this upgrade will provide 3 additional points to all of those stats. So 9 points to put into that. And the maximums will be increased, which is really, really good. For him, that will mean he's just insanely up there. He will have 16 in weapon skill. Max, of course. Really useful. And it provides 14 skill points, which is a lot of skill points. The only issue will be is that he cannot utilize a lot of passives. And I feel that passives are the real powerhouse of like what your character will do. But that's just how it is. Now, a thing I wanted to, that I was thinking of doing as well, and maybe I will do it with Big Jerry. That might be it. I could make Big Jerry one of the Daredevil. Like, he could be our Daredevil user. Because I feel like Daredevil is very, very powerful. Super powerful. But you have to be built for it. And he could do that. He absolutely could. And he'll have plenty of dodge. The only thing I'm worried about, though, is he won't be able to move very much and get his dodge stuff. because you're going to be using Daredevil, which that's fine. That's only 3 points. It works out. Daredevil's already fine. But he's absolutely going to need as well as sidestep, because we're not giving him heavy armor. So he's going to want to utilize the dodges. He will have a very, very high, if we get him to 15 agility. Now, we also need 15 strength, which is its own problem. Actually, he cannot. He will never make it to 15 strength, so he cannot be a Daredevil. I mean, he could, but not really great. I wouldn't do that. Well, you can't do it. If you can't max it, don't do Daredevil. It's not worth it unless you're maxing it, so... It was close. We were close, but not quite. We'd have to look at other options, and I don't think these guys are any better off for it. Ah, well. I thought that maybe it'd be a cool idea, but no dice. Okay, well, at least we explored the idea before we committed. Now, he is the same deal. We need to get him maxed out. And for Simply Stu, he is going to get the active skill under accuracy headshot, which he could already get the first one, but the chance to hit penalty being reduced to 15 is super useful if you're going to be using it. And the nice thing is if he gets to the next rank up, he can just get to the break point for accuracy, and then he'll get the extra points, which is super helpful to get that as soon as possible. His hit chance is going to be very low. But not too low, because, we only have 2 more points to do it, and the rest is going to go into ballistics. And I do not believe I've done many builds of headshot, and that's the thing, is we're still going to be a melee-heavy group, so headshots that stun a target is going to immediately get us in there. And even without it, if he's not forcing headshots, and this is kind of the weird thing with headshot, is it wants a high accuracy, which means you're already going to be a low chance to hit, and that's reducing it further. That sucks a lot. And the thing with that is it deals regular damage. So I don't think it can crit. Maybe it can, but I don't think it can. I think it's one of those things where you're just stuck with a non-crit, but we'll see once we get it, because I'm going to build it. I don't care. But if it can't crit, that would be the hope, is if it crits, it's a double stun check. That would be super amazing. But if it's not that, it's kind of like, yeah, that's cute, but you're already at 15 accuracy, just go more crit. Which we will be doing, by the way. I don't think there's anything else that gives crit for ranged. Like, break defenses is cool, but it's not cool on someone like him. Like, it'd be good on other ones that are just going to be throwing as many times as possible, and they throw 4 times, and then you stack it, and it just wrecks their range resistance. But if you hit 4 times, you're reducing it by, what, 16? Yeah, that's good. That's good, but not good enough to be like, yeah, I maxed that. It would be good if you had it would have been better for Oops All Guns if guns were Oops All Shurikens. Basically. Oh well. Moving on. Bunt. More dodge. See, they're starting to get up there on dodge chance, and this kind of dodge chance just gets better and better. Now, he can get, what, 25 more, which will put him to 85? It's kind of low. Could be better. Now, you can get 10 very easily in training. So, that's a thing. Kitty Man, please don't dramatically push your body into that monitor. I kind of need it on the desk. Okay. So, we're good to go on all of that, but here's the thing we're going to do. We're going to move Waldo into the secondary, or do I want to wait? That's the thing I'm curious in. I wonder... I think this will be fine, because what I want to do is I'm going to train him on the first one so he can be a leader, and then we'll get the rest of it. And this will give us time to also take 3 missions to train up a secondary person to kind of fill the role, and he can get his max whatever later. So Born Leader will take 3 days. It'll actually be 2 missions, so what are you going to do? But we're going to get a second hero to fill the slot. If they can be a Born Leader. But I don't think you can. I think this was our only option, if I recall, as far as options. So what will he get? Increases maximum intelligence and alertness. That doesn't help us. Max leadership by 4. Doesn't help us at all. None of those really help. It's really the second upgrade that matters. But that's okay. Notice how hero to leader doesn't get a ton of skill points. It's the henchmen that don't get a lot until you get the max version, and then you're down a point. So it's usually not worth it, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, we're going to start the training, and what we're going to do is hire in a backup. Now, I wish you could see which ones could be Born Leaders, but look at all these options. We have the 2 DLC, but I don't think they can be Born Leaders. That'd be cool if he could, but I think I checked. Or was it him? His leadership is only 14, but you could get it maxed. Was his already 15? I wonder if that's the nature of it, is they already have to have it. We'll buy one of each. We'll see. No, this guy couldn't do it. I would never pick him even if he could, because he'll never get to 15. Even with the upgrade, he wouldn't make it. So we're going to try him out. I think we did, and he couldn't. But we'll check again. It's only 40 gold. It's a waste of money, but... yeah, see, he can't be it. So, we're going to have to fire him. Give me the halberd. You're going to take a dagger. That was the most expensive crap halberd we've ever seen. Goodbye, sir. Alright. So, we need a backup. An Eshin Sorcerer. That is the only thing we can do. I think he's the same. Yeah, see, his leadership is terrible. And I think he falls under the same. We could spend 50 more gold to find out. How much do we have? 912? It's kind of a waste, though. And I really don't think he can. I think you have to have it. 50 gold. 50 gold to know, for sure. Let's see. He cannot. So, I don't know if it's the 15, but... you have stuff for me? Give me that. Thank you, sir. Okay, so we wasted 90 gold. But we've learned. Okay. Good to go. Let's get him geared up. We'll give him a nice little set of guns here. The only thing that sucks about using these guns is he's only going to fire it once. Oh, well. The damage throughput of it, though, is kind of worth it. Yeah, you're going to get a basic staff. Just kind of as a backup weapon. He's not going to utilize it either, but that's fine. We got it now. Okay. So he's training. We can go to the next day. Did the shop refresh? It did. The heavy armor is an interesting idea. We just... you know what? I should probably buy it just in case. It is 56. Nah. We should save our money now. We could sell some garbage if we don't need it. That's okay, we won't. We have 6 days left to turn in the first shipment, which only 175. We can have 10 times the value. That's okay. We're not in desperate need of money at the moment. So we'll just go on without it. Okay. So we have a couple more missions, and that's fine, but we'll do like a, 2 or 3 more missions, see how that goes. Strike teams, wide arc, average poor. Yeah, none of these are any better than the others, so we're just going to take this one. It's a little safe. Hopefully, bringing those pistols is worth it, because he's the only guy that can use them. I mean, our leader can use them, but we're not doing that. So, really, our leader's going to come back guns a-blazing. Hopefully it's worth it, but won't know until we get to that point. Okay. Launch and deploy.
Scouts have reported a rival warband in the vicinity. Before you can find them, a heavy fog settles over the ruins. Unable to pick up the enemy's trail,
this is
your
witch hunters.
warriors deploy from their wagon.
Witch hunters for sure, because they have tokens of Sigmar, and it's a lucky charm for the mercenaries. Reason I know that is because I'm currently running the witch hunters. The reason I know that is I'm currently running the tutorial one, so I absolutely know what it is. Okay, so you're not super valuable in that location, so we'll put you here. Big Jerry's very useful in that situation. Retires on Sunday, can be here. Little Jerry can back it up. And after that point, I don't care. I only want one person to fly up there as soon as possible. Actually, they have a terrible start compared to us. They are slower than us, and we can utilize these points to just fire on them. Right here's where we want to be. We can get everyone lined up here and just start firing into this point right here. We're set. They're just not getting up here. One Overwatch with those purple warp lock pistols, and we're ready. Now they do have some fast henchmen, or units. I guess they're not henchmen. Sorry, I just assume they do the same, but they do not. I am curious, because we'll probably find out here pretty quickly. You know, once we have our real training set up, what the basis of the rest of this challenge is going to be. Because, you know, honestly, if we build these guys well enough, we'll have pretty much solved the equation, so to speak, of this challenge. Where was that warp or wordstone? Was it up the ladder? Or was it under here? It is up. Okay. It is a cluster. It's worth it. It is 100% worth it. Okay. Well, just end your turn here. We got time, so not a big deal. Now where are you? You could maybe... Do we have anyone else down there? I mean, he could run in there and grab it, but yeah, you know what? Retires on Sunday has had enough. Oh, we have to run the whole way around no matter what, huh? Well, in that case, then he's going this way. That's another cluster. That's super good. Yeah, we'll have him go in there because he's my lowest level. And yeah, I could get him XP by getting some kills on him, but it's one. Well, theoretically, our best case scenario here is 2 to 3. Not great. We'll see how this goes with him, but I think if we get secondary objective done here, we're going to be a little bit more happy having him safe and picking up things even though he's not built for it. He can indeed snort wordstone, but he does not have the, the strength to maintain that the warp guards do. So we have to keep that in mind with him. I'm not eating that trap if I can help it. Excellent. That's another item there. See, I was more worried about getting these items in here, and I just don't know how I'm going to utilize that. I could have Dirty Rat go up and grab this and then run back down. That would probably be fine. I think I'm going to have Leader run in here and grab these. Yeah. As far as this wordstone, the only thing we can hope is they don't see us for a little bit. And then they spend time separating to go get supplies, is the hope. Is there anything in here? Oh, there might be. It looks like it's upstairs, though. I may send Bunt in as well. It's a little greedy to be splitting up to go for loot, but because of the height advantage, I really feel pretty safe about it. Because I want to set up here, so I'm assuming he can make the run in 2 turns. Yeah, it shouldn't matter. We're not that high level that you notice the difference. The difference between, you know, a level 4 versus a level 0 is not as severe when you're talking about the jump for 3 more levels, which is level 7. That's when you really, really notice those differences. Guessing there's no loot in here either. It was Dirty Rat that was gonna go get the loot. Yeah, we're gonna have... Yeah, let me redo that. Ooh, was that a good move? Where is it? Can we get around to grab it at least? It's only a fragment, but at this point I'm here, I'm grabbing it. What the? Was that like POV of a word stone being collected? Yeah, I figured he could get in here pretty well. We can grab the first one pretty well. Let me look. Is the other one back here? Or is it upstairs? We're looking in there? Okay. Interesting. So let's have him looking like this. So he's looking in here. There's one back here, which means it's upstairs. Then we have one way over here, which is also upstairs. Okay. In that case, he could... Oh my god. No, they're both right here. Okay. Never mind. 21 gold crowns is really bad, but maybe there'll be more gold in there. 21 gold's a pretty lackluster pickup, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. You know, sometimes I'm wondering if I could do, you know, Oops All Shurikens would be fun, but you know, after Oops All Guns, we kind of seen what the general idea of it is. Shurikens are no different. They're just shorter range, but they're more spam throws than guns for, well, explosive type of damages. Guns are much, much better for the Overwatch. Because just the raw damage per shot makes their Overwatch good. Sadly, you cannot do spam casters. I mean, 5 casters was the best we could do. And I think that was fine. We learned a lot with 5 casters. Who knows? I'm really curious what will happen with Stu. If I'm going to be satisfied with how he performs just based on what we have. Because I never build all accuracy. That never feels great. So this is going to be interesting to see just how well it performs. Now, we are utilizing maces to really get around. Has he been stuck there for a while, or... That was weird. That took forever to get back into it, didn't it? See, now, we could run up there and kind of get things moving, but... whatever. We're going to do it now. Oh, look at that loot right there. So, I think if we set up here, did we see anyone? We did. And we seen a target. He is in heavy armor, which means he's going to have a tough time getting up here. That's okay. Let's just get our ranged options on the wall there. Retires on Sunday is going into this building to look for some loot, which is going to be way upstairs. Of course it is. When isn't it? There it is. A fragment. Okay. Not really worth it, but Now we know. Oh! And he got a beneficial one. Oh, he's got movement range. That is wonderful news. That means next turn he's getting out of here. We're going to put him right here. Because he'll definitely have the movement speed next turn. Is there anything else in here? There is not. Okay, that's fine. He's going to try to leap across, which he should be fine for this. 74 is a good value. It was a 25% chance of failure, effectively. But there we go. Cluster. No chance of failure on that cluster, which is nice. I feel like hopping down doesn't matter one way or the other, as long as we can do it. Apparently we can't. That is not a hoppable, so we'll just go here. Little bit of damage, splat. And that's fine. That may entice them to attack Big Jerry. We'll see. That's a trap. But I doubt they're going to get up here. I'm going to have Big Jerry go down there. It's greedy. There is no question in my mind that that is greedy. So we've already been in there, so we don't need to go there. This is Little Jerry. Little Jerry's just going to do me a solid here and check this. Nice, he is. Is that a trap? That is a trap. Okay. So, I don't know what we can really do about that. I do have an idea of what we can do about it. I have one sneaky idea. I don't think it'll work, but we'll try it. So we kind of have coverage for that one henchman right there. I do not think that's the best place for him, but it kind of works out. Sorry, my mouse movements are a little crazy. I'm trying to work around Keyman's sleeping habits. We probably could have had someone else pick this up, but that's okay. This is Stu, so he's here to crit anyway. He's also got crit, or the Warp Rage, which is valuable. Warp Rage! Skaven have really good Warpstone stuff, which does make sense for them. Oh, boy, what the... Kitty man, please. Trying here, but you're making it worse. We got 2 -2 movement. That is an extreme amount of movement gone. What are we looking at here? See, like, a gunman right there would be fine. All right, Stu, you're basically going to do nothing for a while. Yeah, just go for the dodge. He actually has a 70% dodge chance, which is pretty nice. Is Bunt going to get anything? No. Bunt was pretty much stuck. Yeah, there's just not a lot of good loot here because it's all right here. So, what are your stats, sir? Yeah, you're weapon skill based, so we'll just set you up around here somewhere. I don't know where they'll climb up at. We're just not sure, but I think another one that would be really nice with some of these is I may try to get the further ambush range, but make it the one where they get a free parry check after the fact. Would be super useful. Yeah, I think right here would be fine. He's going to have super range with this, by the way, so I don't think we're going to have a bad time putting him here. The only thing that sucks is he can only shoot once. I actually see the one hobo brother down there. You can see him right there in the distance hiding under that awning. So hopefully what we can get out of him is he'll walk into that, which he should. With purple quality guns, they usually have so much range. It's kind of hard to not get shot in the face. Well, get shot at, to be more precise. The question of accuracy is upon the character itself, if they feel like hitting that day. Okay, leader. Let's see if he can grab. He cannot, and that's okay. I'm not too focused on it. That's garbage loot. But if the other one's better, then we'll just dump it. Okay. Where's the loot? I think I see it. Okay. We'll just grab this. Hopefully something nice. No. The loot was actually pretty bad up here. And that does happen. Oh, you can just jump down. 78. We'll take it. Okay, good. He can start from here next turn, which is close. That's close enough. No big deal there. The thing that scares me is if you let the AI get a couple turns before they see you, they tend to get stuck. I've noticed. They'll climb into buildings and, like, get stuck a lot. Like, it's weird how often they pull that off. So sometimes it's almost better to get them to see you first, just so they'll all move in. Now, if you're just looking to win the missions, bar none, let them do it. Let them get stuck. Who cares? Especially on, like, a Wordstone rush, not a bad deal. However, the problem with that is then you don't know who picked up the Wordstone, and you gotta kill people. Did you get it? Are you not? It's a big gamble. If it is a choose who you hit, he actually hit on his first shot. 57 damage is pretty good. And he's standing in the open. Fantastic. Okay, well, he's getting shot. You can see 57's pretty good. Pretty good shot. And this is with a baseline. So his damage is not great, even with those guns. Those 3% add up. Now, we could set here and try to follow that up. But I think if his range is good enough, yeah, see, he can see him. So I think we're just going to take the 3 shots. Because we don't need to slow their approach. They have to climb to get to us, which is not great. Not for them, anyway. Yeah, look at all this damage. So we can reload one more time and then get him out of the way. Bye-bye, sir. Well, he's not dead, but he will be later. Okay, that'll work. Yeah, we'll just put it right here. They might get a hold of him. There's potential. Whoops! I didn't actually want to stay stuck there, but that's okay. Big Jerry's still going to do what he needs to do. Oh, yeah, you have the extra movement, so that's fine. Man, look at all that value! Because what we could do as well is just set him right here. Because what I want to do is set it up like this. I do not want him to charge through. He could. But the problem is if he does, then he's kind of got an enemy stuck. And then it's a one-on-one. When you see it like this, their center, and this is a thing to keep in mind, is their center point of their area of influence is at that, so you can get almost 3 people. Sometimes only 2, but usually you can get 3 if you set it up like this. I'm talking like this is a tutorial playthrough. Maybe I shouldn't do that, but... You still have -4 movement. You're just gonna... You're gonna sit there and be pretty. We have our mantelpiece rat, is what he is right now. What's your chance to hit? I mean, at this point, you could just aim. Do I want to do that, though? That's the real question. If I drop him, whatever he has on him, there's no way he has good weapons. Goodbye. Did that crit? Are you kidding me? Okay. Well, you know how it is. I'm going to park him right here, like this. And the reason for that is just so he can't get a charge and pinch him into the wall. Where am I? Dirty Rat only has 1 item. Let me do something here. Do you see anything? I would love to... There was Wordstone there, and now there isn't. That means someone was through there. We do not want to go down there right now. Well, what's beneath us? It's another fragment. Tell you what, no. That is not worth throwing a rat away. We're not going to do that. Another thing that I made a mistake there, he is technically watching over these two, and he'll ambush them. But the problem is if they climb up, they're in his area, but they could just charge. Because they're already there. They don't have to move to get the charge started. So the charge is technically theirs. There I go talking like it's a tutorial again. I need to stop doing that. We're here to talk about how Fallback Rat is only here until we don't need him anymore. He is my emergency leader rat. That is all he's here for. I mean, that's, you know, a sad day for him, but if you guys haven't seen the thumbnail for this, you'll notice Fallback Rat isn't there. He didn't quite make the cut. We did not put him in the thumbnail. He's not important. In tutorial mode, something like that. Sad times. I mean, he's not part of the group. He is the backbone that was required to get started, but sadly, he is only here as a mercenary. I mean, they all technically are, but even more so than usual. That wasn't a target, right? He was not. This guy's still a target, though. I don't even know which one that is, but we haven't seen the other target, which is a little bit scary. I'm assuming it's another hero. Well, the henchmen do have full names, but Eckstein and Eisenfaust, or Eisenfaust. That is the guy we don't care about, so maybe he'll make it. He actually has a good chance to climb. I'm not quite sure why he did that. That's a free hit. Whoa. It flopped my camera around. Well, that's 2 hits. You know, I'm so glad. I mean, not for me at this point. This is actually a negative for me. But that there is no feature where having height makes you crit more often with ranged. Because we don't really have much to do with Sunday here. They may even try to fight him initially. That's the thing that scares me. We're just gonna hide him because if they climb up there and they could reach him, they will 100% go for him. Yeah, I have no reason to push my luck here. We're gonna let them walk to us. That is definitely the thing I'm going to utilize here. I mean, honestly, we should just have Stu, if I haven't already utilized his turn, which I did, by the way. And we're gonna get a free aimed blast. Boom. Over half dead, just like that. That is beautiful. Quite happy with the gun so far. Excuse me. Now, I need to remember next turn to switch Stu to his shurikens. He'll do no damage with them, but it's Stu. It's simply Stu. And what simply Stu means is you're going to get stewed. Possibly. If his accuracy has anything to say about it. And that's what we're
A
hoping.
new round has started.
Because it doesn't matter right now. The fact is his ranged and his melee has more chance to crit. So if we can make that happen, let's do it. You can see that they picked up an awful lot of Wordstone. I'm curious what his move will be. Will he try to just fight whatever? Nope. His first move was to take 52 damage. Well, he's dead. Nice hit. Too bad it's Dirty Rat. And Dirty Rat doesn't play fair. Goodbye. Surprising no one, Dirty Rat doesn't play fair. Okay, we're just gonna move him back to his location. So that is 2 enemies down, which sadly he was not an enemy we wanted. There's that guy, so we're gonna hopefully be able to set up a few shots on him. The guns do so much damage, it's gonna be worth it. Wait, when did Big Jerry? Oh yeah, he splatted. Not seeing anything of super value down there, but we're gonna go down. As soon as we get the first target down, if it looks like they're starting to thin out a little bit, excuse me. If it looks like they're thinning down, we're just gonna jump. I mean, we'll be at the advantage anyway, so worth it to jump. You're just gonna sit there Sunday. I do not think they'll fight Sunday at this point. They could, but now that the other rat has taken damage, I think we're fine. Actually, I'd prefer if they charge at him. They might do a lot of damage, but then they're really, really just standing out there by themselves. Not a smart idea. I mean, I would advocate to them it is, but... Oh, I just did it again, didn't I? Oh, I'm sure I did. Yep, I just did it. I was supposed to put Stu over to... Hey! Thank you, sir. I was supposed to bring him over to his, weapon to try and, you know, fish for some crits, but that's alright. Whatever. There's always next turn. I do not know that we'll be able to fire at him from here. We should be able to if he goes for there, but... maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we won't reach that. Dirty Rat is a little bit beat up here, so what I'm going to do is just put him right here. And, yeah, hold on. He'll go here. That is what we call enticing. Just the right amount. So they'll hopefully try to go for him, get ambushed, eat a lot of damage, and then all of our points are there. Oh, you know where we should have put him is right behind here. This is another spot that was pretty good, was the trap. Just to see if they charge when they rounded the corner was the hope. But we killed one before he even tried. And the other one died as he got up, so... Excuse me. You know, outside of Headshot, I feel like we should have a second Simply Stew, but do the same deal, but melee based. Because with that, I think you could really do something disgusting, which is at least with Skaven, because they have that ability, their passive, that if there's more than one rat on an enemy, I think it's like 10% hit chance and 10% crit, which is really good. That's a lot. 10 crit is a lot. So, I don't know what his plans are, but okay. His plans are to stand there and die.
A new round has started.
Yeah, we're gonna get Stu over to his shurikens. Just a fish. Stu's not much of a fisher, but he's gonna do some fishing. He doesn't, you know... He doesn't have the very fancy hooks that do a lot of damage to the fish to ensure an easier catch. But what he does have is good skills to get the perfect yank to try and stun the fish. That's definitely a metaphor somehow. It makes sense. All right. No crit, but good damage. We'll take it. Crush them? Oh, you don't have to worry about that. They're done. They're 100% done. When they already threw away 2 henchmen, they're done. We're honestly, we do not have to play this safe, but I'd hate to jump down and get surrounded. I just do not like the prospect of it. Okay, where is Simply Stew? He should be going next. Nice. Switch it. Just go for it. Not much, and I'm not even gonna reload. I'm gonna move him out of the way. There's a good reason for that, too. There's a good reason for that. And it's a man with 2 very, very good guns. He's gonna make a move. Oh, man, this is gonna hurt. Oof. I forget what warp ammo even does. Melee and range resistance. That's pretty cool. We could try to wither him, but that's just unnecessary. There's no choice there that makes sense to wither him because the downsides are vast and the upsides are little. If I learned one thing that I already knew before I started the caster challenge, was that casting in the early game is wildly useless. Unless you have a weapon buff. Sisters of Sigmar's buff is very good. And the Chaos weapon buff is also very, very good. Otherwise, I usually don't utilize it. Even Comet is cool, but unnecessary. The only thing that's nice is if there's enough enemies on them, you could just sit in the back and be like, Comet, Comet, Comet. But any enemy that you can surround also somehow comes pre-fit with a high magic resist, just to make sure. Immaculate Flesh.
A new round has started.
Well, he took his 1 experience point and said, "Do you want this?" And he said, "No. I'm taking it home with me." He denied me that experience point. He went, you get nothing. All right, is there a spot to jump down? There is one right here. Okay, so what I want to do then is we're just gonna hit a weird running pattern. So I think people can get around him. Boy, I hope they can get around him, because here's what I want to do. We're going to set him up here. We're going to set the gun at the top, because they can't climb. Oh my god, I cannot utilize this space because I'm not even on my mouse pad. Keyman has taken up the whole thing. Big Jerry is the guy I'm sending down, because I have full faith in Big Jerry. Big Jerry is our hero. Take
Objective
that.
Completed. Objective.
He could have had a good item. He could have. It's doubtful, but he could have. We'll never know. Retires on Sunday. Is a hero. So we will send him down next turn to help. But not this turn, so we're just going to park him here. He'll be able to get down there, grab some loot. Hopefully to help. If we need to, there's going to be a lot of them jumping down, so no big deal. Lil Jerry is going to be a team player and sit right here. Because I think what that also will do is kind of clog up the place. And I do not think they can climb that. Even though that would make sense, it won't work. Because it won't know how to displace them to make it make sense. Which is unfortunate. So at that point, what we actually have is no reason for any of those rats to be there. We'll see what they do, but I really don't think they're going to come up here. They're not even going to get the chance. Holy cow, Keyman, please. You're just breaking your back on my keyboard. How did you zoom in the game? How did he do that? There's a way to zoom in the camera that it stays zoomed in, and Keyman found it. Oh, good. We got some mouse space. Oh, wait. Do we? He needs his back cracked? I mean, maybe. But... I don't think cats crack their backs. A kitty chiropractor? We're gonna release some of the pressure in your back here, Keyman. You'll feel a slight pinch. I don't think a pinch should happen at a chiropractor. Never been to one, so I couldn't tell you. Oh, well, there's a target, but he's just out of range. Nemu? Uh-huh. Nice last name. Elgath. So we're looking for a Jairus. You remember enjoying the chiropractor? I mean, it sounds interesting, but I can also just crack my back when I want to.
Has started.
I try not to do it too often, but the one thing I do crack, it's my neck. And that's one where I can just kind of like... You ever see the tough guy movies where like the guy's like... I can do that, but it doesn't look very tough. The only thing you usually get is disgusted looks when you do it. For your elbow and back, you got hit by... Oh my god! Well, hopefully, you know, they really helped. Ooh, blue shield's nice. I hope they helped and you're feeling a lot better from that. That is super scary. Even imagine. Speeding teacher late for work. Jesus. Two amulets. Thanks a lot. That's just scary, though, you know? Like, come on. As a teacher, you have to probably have come to the conclusion that those kids are not that important to be speeding for. Never worth it, obviously, for that for the exact reason that could happen above. I'm gonna grab that. That'll be worth it. I'm just gonna put Big Jerry right here. Hopefully they don't reach, but I'm just gonna keep him right here just to keep it bound up. Seems wise. Funny enough, in this scenario, it would be better just to dodge. Because you're like, if you parry one and get the swing back for one, it doesn't matter. You're still gonna only swing 2 times. Doctor who ignored you saying your elbow hurt? Like, some doctors are strange. What in the world? Why would you climb? Oh my god, I just realized what that is. It's the AI checking for loot. There is no way you hit that shot. Well, I guess he's standing out in the open. Can I get an x-ray? You don't need it. Wow. Some doctors are insane. I mean, I understand that doctors have to be skeptical of people looking to get, you know, pain medication and stuff like that, but... I feel like that's not something to be skeptical about, especially if you have a history of, you know, cars. I feel like you would drop the skepticism. Or maybe that's just me. Okay, we're doing all right. We're getting down here. We're just gonna take this fight as needed. So we grabbed most of it. There's some up here I could grab, but I'm just hoping we run into our actual target here is my my concern. Is that loot in there? There is loot in there. Oh my god, I need to go in there. Okay, we'll do that next turn. Yeah, I could say for certain I would probably be not a great doctor. Not only because I wouldn't know anything, but just even if I did, I feel like I would always be very trusting on what people ask for. It's like, okay. Man, our ranged rats are doing great. Oh, really? He's going for him. Yeah. Wow. You didn't even charge. Okay. That is a good surround. I wonder if I'm doing that. I mean, there's no way I can move that rat comfortably. There's no way he's not in range for that. He's not in heavy armor. So, not gonna work. Oh, that's the guy! I was about to say, that dude will never see combat, but he kinda has to see combat. He's my target. So I need to get a hold of him. But the thing that scares me is if I kill him and this guy, we're pretty much gonna make them retreat. There's no way. Well,
A new round has started.
no, it might be all right. I just don't know how much morale they're worth, but I don't think they'll be up there yet. Because we're looking at 35. So they would have to be worth quite a bit. You know, a 17 and 18 is a little bit much right now. Yeah, I don't think that damage is worth going for. We're gonna... Can we see him? Not without being in a weird location. Wait, 95? No dice. Can we see him now? If we can get 2 hits on him, I want to get those. It's probably not worth it. I mean, I could just take this guy out. That'd be okay. Can I see him before then? Or... Oh, wait. Ah, dang it. It doesn't matter. We're gonna... I feel like it's worth it just to get the damage and get rid of him. If we can get rid of him, we can kind of play with our food. Mission would be over? Maybe. If they pass the roll, it'd be alright. But I can't be sure that they will. Okay. Simply Stu has garbage, so he can't see anything. Wow, you can see the difference. Just in, Alright, we're gonna go for it. Maybe if we get a crit and drop him, that'd be really nice. No dice on the crit. Alright, we're gonna fall back. I mean, we could go for a third hit, but then he'd be standing there. You know what? I'm gonna risk it. This is our target. Let's go for it. Yeah, I mean, it's weak. That is weak damage, but it could be worse. Do I just take it? I mean, it's a big Jerry fight, so what could go wrong? Yeah, it's a big Jerry fight. All right, now what do you got? One more swing in ya? I wonder if we should just leave him here. Let's see if he hits. Ooh, 34 damage. That's nasty. You're still fighting Big Jerry, though, which is not good. I think we can have 2 enemies on him, and we'll see how his leadership does. We'll check it out. We're gonna go for the parry. I mean, we could check it out before we just ended our turn there, because what you can do is look. His leadership is 4, so his chance to survive is low. Very low. Let's go for the charge. I do not think he'll kill him. That would have to be a very high roll. There wasn't a chance. There was a chance, but I didn't see that happening. I do not see that happening. They're already down a few prospects, so I think a lot of our units have jumped down, so we're gonna take little Jerry up here just to kind of set up a little bit of an ambush like this, because I do not think he'll go for little Jerry. Now the question is what he's gonna do. He might run around and climb up. He is gonna make it. Oh, no, he's not. I forgot about him. Well, shit. That's not what I wanted. Okay, well. It can be like that. Oh, this is bunt? Okay, yeah. That's okay. We're not too worried about it. Oh, you know what we're gonna do then? Can he see him from downtown? He cannot. All right, that's fine. Maybe he can see him from here. Oh, and he can? 95. Boom. Don't worry, he was up in the sky or something like that. I don't know. Okay. We're kind of clogging up all the areas so he can't climb up anywhere weird, which is nice. Check his pockets. Maybe he has something, but I doubt it. No. That's what I figured. This is just Sewer Rat, so what Sewer Rat's gonna do is he's gonna run around here. So how much did they lose? They had, what, 86? So he was worth about 13. So yeah, we could kill the other guy comfortably. That's garbage. I ain't even picking that up. No. No, I will. The reason I'm picking it up is I'm not 100% if picking that up actually removes, like, if you look at it, does that remove it from the pool? Like, if you open that up. So with that in mind, I'm gonna grab this too. Like, yes, with it being a normal mission, with 10 units, I think you get like 40% of the loot or something like that, which is fine. It's very low. But that just also means taking loot sometimes will just end up better. I think there is theoretical situations where, well, I think what happens is there can only be a minimum of what's left. Like, I think if there's at least one item that your henchman can pick up, then he'll do it. So it won't be like, oh, well, we can't pick anything up. That's what I feel. Could be wrong. And I might be. And I'm erring on the side of I am wrong, but let's hope that isn't minus movement. That would be ugly. Oh, melee resistance? Well, that actually sucks. Ooh, we'll take a fragment. No, we won't. That's okay. It's picked up. And it's a fragment, so I don't really care. We'll just do one of these numbers. That'll be fine. Oh, wow. He passed it? Oh, big hit. 42, though? That is a lot of damage. He must have something nice. There's no way he's hitting for 42 with a one-hander. Because I don't think this is hard difficulty. Oops. Oh, is he climbing up? He's already pretty injured, so I don't think he wins this fight. $25 damage is pretty poor, but as long as he doesn't get every hit imaginable, we should be fine. We'll take it. Oh. Yes, pretty good hit chance. Oh. I wonder if he has 2 blue maces. That would be really nice to pinch that. Let me look at something.
A new round has started.
Yes, yes, it's a new round. Thank you. Yeah, difficulty's normal, so him hitting for 42 means he has a good mace. That is a good mace. You don't just hit for 42. Yeah, no. That's not how that happens. Okay, so this is simply Stu. I probably shouldn't even have reloaded. I think we'd be better off switching weapons. And then doing a charge. Yeah, charge on a 68. And a hit on a 68. Beautiful. That's Stu. He has no extra stats. Wow. Stu ain't screwing around. Now, let's grab that loot as quick as we can. What we want is this. No! He has nothing. Okay, grab this. I don't care about the fragment. Yeah, he had 2 basic maces. He just had a lot of strength. Okay.
Face your master.
That'll work.
4 years. It's been fun times.
Thank you for the subscribe, Destron. And it's been that... wow, that's... I really must thank you. To stick around watching me play... every questionable game I've done. That's awesome, man. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Oh shit, there's their leader. Most of them. I'm gonna give it a good 50% of the games I've played. Man, he crunked me for 42 with a basic hammer. Man's not out here screwing around, that's for sure. So keep this in mind. They're not in retreat moment. Something really important to note. What do you think they have left? Oh, no. Now they are. They are very much ready to leave. But who knows? If the leader's good at talking, he might just keep them here. Did I just end the turn? That's stupid of me. We're gonna hide right here. Higher than 50? Then I'm glad. I'm really trying to trim the fat, so to speak, of my questionable game choices. I can't guarantee that, but try not to pick too many duds. You never know until you pick it, but... how do you put it? A little less variety in that variety. Oh, nope, they're gone. Secondary objective done, though, so that's good. That was a longer mission than it needed to be, but I'll take it. Yeah, that loot wasn't very good. We did get 3 clusters. Oh, no, look at that. Our end mission was 1 fragment and 2 loot. So there was so little left, so it was 40% of it. Okay.
Yes! Yes! Brilliant, clever Filch.
I should not have used that sound bit. Every time that happens, I look over to see who used it. The sound bit. I was like, wait a minute. How do you guys time this? Fallback Rat is at 15 leadership. In case you're curious what Fallback Rat was going to be, he was going to be a cheerleader if I ever had to use him.
Nice progress.
Hey, retires on Sunday, is ready to graduate to a shield.
The gods are with you. Nice progress.
I mean, look at it. There's so many levels. And perfect timing. It's weird. How do you guys do it? We even got a shield, so we should definitely have a shield to, yeah, we only got 30 gold pickup, but there was a bunch of level ups. That was Sunday. Yeah, because he got injured pretty early on. So what he can do is switch over to the shield. His chance to hit's going to be, oh, it's going to be okay. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. What we're really... Well, he was never going to be, yeah, he's just going to be high leadership. That's what I was kind of doing with him. He was supposed to be a joke character that was going to die, but, you know, well, if he stays into the end, then so be it. I should probably stop leveling up Designated Cool Rat's agility and give him some toughness. Because that's what his purpose is. See, like, he could get maxed out now, but we haven't gotten any cloth armor, and that's kind of sad. Big Jerry's about at the spot, too. He only needs the one more intelligence. What I'm hoping is we can get through some missions here and get that story mission going, but I'm kind of taking these missions a little slow. What is this, Bunt? I was gonna make Bunt another crit-based one to be melee. Maybe I should. No, because it won't. It needs to be a hero going crit-based. Crit-based henchman's cool and all, but it's not that great. Ballistic skill for sure, and he needs leadership. Do not make the mistake of going intelligence first. Wow. Go alert, I guess. Wow, how is your leadership max? I mean, he is level 5. Our leader has been, well, fallback rat, not our leader. It's the fallback leader rat. Oh, little Jerry doesn't have a blue shield? Wait a minute. What? I didn't know I did that. Okay. Fine by me. We only have one more mission to do, and then, yeah, the story mission would be ready to roll. We have a lot of work done. I mean, we might as well just turn it in. There's no reason not to. I only wanted to turn in 20 of this. We'll do 10, 20, and then the rest until it maxes. Oh, wow. He is not getting upset. Wait, he would take all of it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, see, that's what you don't want to do. You do not want to go above the reputation gain. So we'd be sending him 458 weight. Huh. That is a lot of weight in Wordstone. But we'll get 2,000 gold? Yeah, we'll take it.
You are getting noticed.
And then we only need to send him like 2 Wordstone to get to the next one. Yep. Which is fine. Getting it to rank 2 would be really nice. So when we get like 2 more fragments, we'll send it off just to like jump there, which is really nice. Okay, we're leveled up. I don't think we got anything to sell, really. We haven't been picking up anything too crazy. The thing that's worrying me is we're not getting armor. I could buy this armor, and I think it's still a good price. We'll take it. It is 25% off, so let's just grab it. We will grab the one basic helmet, because basic helmets are as good as the max rank, unless you're enchanting them. The stun, the extra 10% is nice for stun, but getting stun checked in the first place is already kind of a bad time. The nice thing is you put it on and you get 5% damage reduction. So we'll see. The nice thing is our 3 ranged prospects of the hero rats is they can wear the light armor. They can throw that on, we're fine. There's no reason for them to be too focused on dodge because they're not going to be in melee, so whatever. Okay, next day.
New hired swords are available.
Okay. So we have one more mission, and then after that, after this one, we'll have our hero turned leader, which is really nice. And once that happens, what we'll do is turn one henchman into a hero. I'm trying to decide how I want to do it, and I'll leave this up to you guys because we won't be able to see it today. But what I have to deal with is I can make a 4th henchman hero, and we're good. But what I want to also do, and you know what? No, I already know what I'm gonna do. I lied. There's no vote. There's no opinions. I'm not asking, because what I can do is after we complete that mission, I will then level up our leader till he's right there. And then we'll get the other henchman or the other hero back in while he's training to get to that. So he'll be a backup leader, and we'll get fallback rat in. Just while he's training, fallback rat can be in here, just so we can get them going. But I definitely want to get another rat into that role so that... Good, because I don't have a clue. I was deciding whether I should bring that hero that is going to be a backup to the leader role, but isn't fallback rat. So we actually have 2 heroes made leaders to kind of flip-flop them. So we have A team rat, B team rat. Effectively. But was I going to bring the B team hero to train him on the story mission, or was I going to make a 4th henchman into a hero and bring the team proper? I feel like if it's story mission, we got to do the challenge proper. Hopefully that all made sense. Oh, let's not do deadly missions. What about this one? That one's okay. I think strike teams are okay. We'll spend a little bit extra just to see. Average is honestly really good, and even if we are separated, we're pretty quick. We're gonna risk it.
A ghastly manifestation frightened your warband and scattered them in the ruins. They soon recover from their fright. But before the warriors can regroup, an enemy warband arrives and deploys near their wagon.
I think that's fine as Skaven, because you move so soon. Where are we at? Where are they at? Oh, they're nowhere close. Wordstone is here, and here, and here. So that sucks. We're nowhere. There's one there. We're not focused on that. We're all upstairs. There's nothing down here, so we can ignore that. There's a little bit of loot, and we may pick that up and just move. Yeah, we'll grab this, this, and this, and drop it in the cart, and then we'll move to here, grab some of that. There is 6 there, and we only need 8, so yeah, that should be easy enough. But they will get there pretty quick, so we're gonna have to keep that in mind. So you're moving first, designated cool rat. Walk into a trap immediately because I'm an idiot. Thankfully it wasn't, but could have been. Ooh, okay. Well, he can grab 3, and I think that'll be fine. We might as well grab it now. See, that's the thing. When you have a high initiative team, it does kind of alleviate some of the scare.
Objectives updated.
That comes with those bad starts. Like for Skaven. It's weird. I would never suggest Skaven as a first warband. Ever. But once you get a better feel for it and build Skaven with the high dodge, high initiative, a lot of these weird starts, even if they happen, isn't a big deal. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's not bad. What's our downside? Strength, agility. We could get crit more often. But otherwise, not a big deal. Oh my god, is that 2 more cluster? We need to get there. We need that. Well, he can't help whatsoever, so we're just going to set him here to kind of just hold the choke, check the points. Not much of a choke, but... Oh, free loot? I'll take it. Well, that's Big Jerry. I probably shouldn't screw it around. Ignore what I said. Screwing around to pick that up was good. I'm thinking it's upstairs. And if it is, it's worth it for him to pick it up. Yep, it's right there. Grab it. Fantastic. That's half our mission paid for. Win or lose, half our mission is paid for. If we lose, which we won't, but if we did lose, you know. Oh, you're kidding. Yeah, there it is. Okay, dump it. Good job, Jerry. Man, I gotta be honest with you. When Cartrat comes around, he's got Big Jerry to contend with for being the coolest rat. Well, the most valuable rat. The cool rat, the coolest rat is clearly designated Cool Rat. Oh, there is loot up there. Well, Leader can go for that. Okay, little Jerry, I need you to run for it. My phone is trying to listen to me right now. Uh-oh. You think he can reach me?
Objectives updated.
I'm hoping not. I'm just gonna grab these two.
Objectives updated.
Okay. Okay. We're just gonna take this. Okay. Where are you at? Oh, you're way up here. Oh man, are you blocked in too? Oh no, you're fine. It's cool. I'm running around sporadically because I'm trying to make sure I don't run into traps. It's certainly a thing I have to, work at. And that sounds weird to say that you have to work at the fact of not just running over traps, but that's how I usually played it. I was just like, oh no, a trap, whatever. So wait, is that, oh. Okay, well that's fine, that's cool. We can take that. Yeah, you might not want to get hurt on that. So who is this? This is Bunt. I'm gonna have Bunt go for loot. We'll see in a bit, Destro. I should be. We'll see. Whoop. Yep, Bunt will grab that next turn. I was gonna have the Leader do it, but Bunt kind of had the perfect ending to it that he's not as necessary in the fight if the fight begins, which it's probably going to begin very quickly. We already kind of played things very aggressive and parked a rat right in front of them, so hopefully that doesn't blow up in our face, but it's possible. It is very possible. However, the target I saw was one of those casters whose entire purpose is to blow up. So he's not scary to me because it's weird. They usually build them to effectively have nothing useful. They run in, cast like an idiot, try to blow up. Which don't get me wrong, that's kind of the point. But I also have to question, is it really that good? I could have utilized that movement a little bit better. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay. The only one who's a little bit stuck is little Jerry out there. He is by himself. But I have a feeling the AI are going to have a similar issue. It depends if that guy goes first. I don't know, actually. You know what, Sewer Rat? If you can grab it all, please do. Grab all three things here.
Objectives updated. Objective completed.
Okay. Well, if nothing else, that's awesome. We already got the main objective done. We're gonna have to help little Jerry. He is really gonna be in the thick of it, I think. You can see they're really behind us, which probably means they're in heavy armor. Which is weird, because the Chaos are usually not built for heavy armor. You can. I know. I did. The henchmen can be in heavy armor, and yeah, you can see that they're very, very slow. The Skaven do not have better initiative. They just have better movement baseline. I think. I don't believe they have better. I've never actually put them head-to-head to look at stats to see where the value is there. But it's often you'll find it if they have under 40, they're in heavy armor. They're 100% in heavy armor. And, yeah. AI does not utilize heavy armor well. Heavy armor is very strong. But you have to use it right. I don't know if heavy armor is like, yeah, he's gonna, well, gonna run into that one. And he stopped to pick up a word stone. All right. That can't be good. Ooh, little Jerry with the miss, huh? My man is out here with the basic, and I mean super basic dagger. This hero would lose this duel. I mean, if he hits every swing on a 67, he will win. And he has been. But little Jerry has backup despite what's going on. Oh my god, Keyman, please. Okay, we're just gonna slide over here just a little bit to help us out. Alright. See, I think we could get... 67's not a terrible shot. We're gonna go for 67s. Miss on one. Just to let you know, he swung 3 on that and hit all 3, so... that is important. I got proper numbers. He just ignored that fact. How many enemies do we see? We see 1. Okay, he could make it next turn, but I'm not seeing anybody else. Okay, this is Big Jerry. Big Jerry is not really as tanky as I would have you believe. Did I pick some of this up? Nice. Just scuttle a little bit. Scuttling will be helpful. I think it's gonna suck for Big Jerry is he's not gonna really have a dodge at the end of this, but that's okay. We can, oh. Whoo, boy, that's heavy armor, that's heavy armor. That is not, that is. So he has 3 henchmen and he has 4 targets in heavy armor. Yeah, he's not making it. Now let's get 3 swings in here. For that damage, it's worth it. That's gonna put him very low. Yeah, that'll work. Oh! Yeah, it'll work. He's dead. Yeah, that's honestly really bad. Well, I already know his loot's terrible. I don't even know why I'm checking, but... he had a shard. We'll take it. So, Lil Jerry is actually pretty useful to us right now, because what I can do is we're going to put him on dodge. Because that hero, you can see in the shot right now, is going to absolutely run to him. No doubt, 100% will run to him. Because his health is low. But it is chaos. What that really means is you cannot parry them. They're heroes. You can parry their leader. and you can parry their henchmen. You cannot parry their heroes or their impressive, which is super obnoxious, by the way. But that's their value. Here's good old Retires on Sunday. We'll get him up here to also support. I don't think there's any loot in here. There is loot, and if it comes to it, he'll grab it next turn. I really don't think they'll run around. I do not see that happening. So what we want to do here is... How do we want to position him? We could shoot the Viking as he moves into frame, or we could set him here to really just pop someone as they run by, which I think is pretty good. There we go. And that's it. That's all he's gonna do. But we'll see. Oh, he's running wide, actually. We unfortunately missed there. We took a shot way too early, but that's okay. He's gonna get ambushed. Good hit. Good hit, Sunday. Now, you're gonna feel a little bit of damage. You're gonna feel a lot of damage because he just crit. He just double crit. Okay. So they're gonna have a lot of people coming through, and I could get a lot of people to help here, but what I want to do now that just happened, because he'll crit twice. He feels like it. Honestly, I don't think it matters. I think this will be fine. What we want to do is we're just going to get as many hits on him as we can get. As long as we can get my game to actually spawn the unit. Nope. Okay. Fine. He doesn't exist. We're fighting our demons. But we're going to have so many rats in the way, it shouldn't matter. I don't think. I mean, they will have 2 targets, but here's what I'm going to try, right? We're going to put him right here and see if that clogs it up. If it does, good. Good hit. We will also have a lot of rats that are going to take a turn before him, so that'll be its own benefit. That should be fine. Just put a dodge, and then the next rat will check. If it's not open, I'm not going to put him in a place that will matter. Like, I'm not going to have him fight to kill. Because I do not think he could. And what I'm worried about... Oh, they would never squeeze through there. Okay. We're aiming to kill. Because he'll block it. Okay, let's see what happens. And dead. Perfect. Kitty man, please. Here, we'll just put the cable over you. 2 armbands, nothing utilized there. He just happened to crit twice for 50, which is a lot. That's okay. It should be fine. He should not be able to make the distance. He may walk up. What's he going for here? What in the world is with these crits? I know it was a vital strike, but come on. He already got 2 of them. They've had enough. They are now 3 crits ahead of us. That is a big swing. We've already killed a hero. So if we can kill... Well, we've killed 2 heroes. This cable I have is starting to get pretty precarious. I may need to switch this headset soon and get a backup. I've had this headset for so long, I think it's finally reaching its point where the cable is just not going to be safe enough. Alright, what do you got, Steiner? There's no way they're reaching, right? Oh, he is. Okay, he got a miss, so that's fine.
A new round has started.
All right. We have to get some value this turn because we are injured. We are injured. We are dying. See 2 targets or just 1? Just him? Well, then, in that case, go back. We're going to take the 63s. Oh, now it's on him. Let me take a look at the values here. 210, 203. We could move out to fight him, but then we're really going to be fighting these guys as well. If we fight him, maybe the same deal. Big question there. But he does have Vital Strike, which is insane to me that he got it, but... 25, what is it? See, now he's in only light armor, so I think we'd rather go for that. The only thing that sucks is it's, gonna have to take some ugly shots for that. You know what? We're just gonna take an aim, reload, fire. Oh, well, you can see him, but it's too low. We're gonna take one shot like this. Miss on an 83. They've only crit 3 times. I'm sure the math works. Fine. 25 damage is something. No! No! Come on! Ouch! Damn it. Alright. Well. Jesus! I wish you didn't run like that. That is not helpful. That was all ugly. Oh, and it gets uglier still? Jeez, how much drinking do they need to get this ugly out of the system? Holy cow! This is going bad. Like, the longer this goes, the worse it's gonna be for us. Yeah, just get parked in here. Come on. We need to see a crit. You have a 12%. Ah, come on. Really? God dang it. Still no crit. Oh, man. Have so much value on us. Yep. You're pretty much done, too. You need to retreat back. And pray they don't reach you. That is just not okay, what we've just witnessed. Alright, well, you can at least cover them. For whatever that's worth. Should have a good shot on that guy there. 65, go for it. We're getting Mordheimed right now. And I mean Mordheimed. Because them dice are not in our favor. So we're only going to get 2 swings anyway. So I'm going to go for the charge. There's a good hit. And that poison is nice. We only got 1 poison out of him, which is about 20 damage. So we're really going to need 1 more hit on him. Because I can't guarantee that the poison's going to be there. Yeah, 16 to 24. We would have to high roll, and no. You do not trust that. Never expect the high roll. Yeah, Dirty Rat could just kill him. Finish him off. Goodbye. Good. Gone. Do not write. We won't read it. Check his pockets. Nothing. Okay. Didn't expect anything, but wanted to look anyway. Okay, we're just gonna get him pinned in because he can only swing once anyway. So having 1 person with a dodge in front of him is worth it. He is using an axe, which will give us an extra 15, which is why I'm taking the dodge despite the parry chance. Okay. So we only have 1 more rat to eat up movement. As far as what they have, they're gonna get nowhere with these guys. There's no movement I'm worried about. Maybe him. Maybe. But what we're going to aim for here is just kind of set up an ambush. And we'll catch whoever tries to come in. So as long as there's no more surprise crits, this one's very, very secure right now. Because none of the heavy armor are going to reach us. Why are we hearing climbing? You do have 2 units effectively dead. Usually when we have units take 2 crits, even if they're alive, they're effectively dead to me, because that's already a 1 in 5 chance extra that you're just going to miss. Oh. He almost made it, but he just made it more awkward for his teammates to make the distance, so I don't know what they're going to do there. He will have to do the same. Yep, couldn't make it. That's what I was aiming for. Now, that one henchman there should be able to make it. Ambush? Nope. He didn't make it either. I don't know if we could close that distance on him, though. And you're not going to make it either. Nope. They're in some really ugly situations here, and I think we could benefit from that. Oh, we're going to get the ambush. Very nice. Good, that puts us close. As long as he doesn't get any crazy hits. Now, we get to swing back on that, and his turn's done. So that's huge for us. I figured that would be a dodge. It was still only 55, but that's with... So he had some pretty good accuracy.
A new
too.
round has started.
Okay, we're just going to try to go for a triple shot here if we can. Oh, really? We can't get it. It's only a 36. Wow. Go for it. If it misses whatever, we're going to just scuttle a little bit. And then we'll reload. We're going to scuttle. We got an 80. That's still a 51. But I think what we could do is go for a double shot here. Maybe? We only need to drop 1 more of them? Yeah, just go for those. Well, our coin flips are not in our favor right now either, so that sucks. Whatever, do it again. There we go. 1 out of 3 on a 50%. That's fine. It can swing that way on those. That's just how it is. Now, Big Jerry and the others, not really going to bring them in this turn. May still utilize them, though. That is something to keep in mind. You may have to bring them in. I think we're going to get little Jerry in here. We're going to get as many hits as we can on him. Sadly, our one hero, Big Jerry, just has to stay back. And he is a huge source of our damage, but how it is. So we could go for that, but I think a dodge is still a little bit better here. Because we get the extra. Okay. And you can do the same. This will be a triple surround on him. Oh, this is Stu. So he should get 3 swings. There it is. There's a crit. So the only thing that sucks is we still have to get 1 more damage, because even with a 2-hander, when you have 4 points, you can get up and make use of that. But what I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to disengage and run through this way just to kind of get him in the way here. And that clears up the space so the leader can go in and finish the job. Actually, I think Bunt can finish the job, and for a lot less wasted effective damage. So we're just going to poink. There you go. And then what we're going to do, check him. Nothing. Didn't expect anything. That's still fine. And what we're going to also do is, you can see he's dual wielding. Ooh. That's not actually the plan I'm going to go with. So this guy will get his all alone check, which is fine. So here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to move him back here. He's going to put an ambush stance right here. There's a reason for that. Well, of course there is. I can't imagine I'd be doing things at the drop of a hat, but, you know, you never know. I could be losing my mind. So what we want to do now is... Okay, you can reload. I don't think there was any good prospects of a shot. We'll go for it. And we'll get it. We'll take it. That's good damage. They are still in this fight, so... That's a little scary. Oh, is this 3 swings? No, this is Sewer Rat, so this is only 2. That feels okay for Leader Rat to go in there. That was not going to be my plan, but I think this is okay. Dirty Rat's still here to make things happen. So what I'm going to do is actually put Dirty Rat right here, and I'm not even going to take the swing. And the reason for that is he will swing back, and I'd rather not give him the satisfaction of it. Okay, Leader Rat's gonna go over here. He's gonna take 2 swings. If he hits them both, he's dead. I think he's already dead. Well, no, we'd have to roll high. Well, now he's dead. Okay, there's no way he has any loot I give a crap about. So what we're gonna do is just plonk in there. No ambush, no fuss. Whatever. Oh, they're gone. Okay, never mind. We'll take it. That was a very ugly fight for us. That also means we have a story mission pushed back 1 because that was 3 crits. We do not like that.
Yes! Yes! Brilliant, clever Filch leads Warband to victory! Kill, crush all enemy! Steal, snatch much...
I didn't mean to cut him off, but that's alright. Alright. Yeah, we see, like, that actually worked out pretty good. He's gonna level up, by the way. You can tell if you look at when a character... Actually, you can't tell because my face is in the way, but we'll use this. This is a useless bit of fact, but when they level up, like before the experience even enters the bar, they kind of show you what you're going to be looking at. Like, it's going to give him 6, and he'll level up, and he'll have an empty bar.
Remarkable.
Yep. It's weird, because they'll go back and then show the animation anyway, so it's weird that they do it that way, but, you know.
Nice progress.
All right. Ooh.
The gods are with you.
Okay. The only problem that I have with this challenge right now is we are doing excessively well, even with these henchmen. And we're way past what we should be for this first act.
The gods are with you.
Yeah. Wow, 129 gold. Well, the mission's paid for. We got 3 clusters, 6 shards, 5 fragments, 2 formulas. Not a bad mission. All in all, that was a good mission. Now we gotta, bring out the band-aids. This is why I kind of like the 1 upgrade under the veteran system to make the healer. You don't care about the big injuries. You're gonna pay a lot on those, but it's the light wounds where, because you're gonna get a lot of light wounds. Even in the best case scenario, an AI is gonna walk up, swing, and get a crit on 1. It's what they do. So this does save you a lot. I'm curious to how much it really saves me. Is it going to be anything impressive? No. End of the day, you're probably looking at, I don't know, 100 gold in light wounds. If that, it wouldn't even be that. But 100 gold in injuries. But it is nice to have that little bit of security early on. That's where it's helpful. The funny thing is when you're when you have this many veteran skill points, you kind of run out of things you want. Like, Explorer's really good. Scholar's really good. Librarian's super good, and so is Negotiator. After that, none of it matters. Sell price 10%, cool. You're gonna sell some stuff. That's nice. It's a little bit of money. Chance of a sell is awful, by the way. That is not a good one. Do not get that if you're, like, picking it. I just got it because it's funny. Evaluator is pretty decent. That one I will give you, because if there's good things in the shop, 20% more off of it is really good. Healer, again, just not much. I'm super curious if this is actually really bad. Because what I really just saved is 8 gold. Is 8 gold a big deal? No. It's really not. You lose a lot of money going forward. All right, just pay for the treatment. We already almost have it to level 7, too. We haven't even done the first story mission, so we're probably going to be shotgunning story missions as soon as we actually have the group built up, and the first couple are going to be pushovers. That is the unfortunate part of it. That is one part of this challenge that does not end up working all that well. Yeah, your retires on Sunday, so leadership is going still. So here's where I'm curious. I only need 9 leadership to max this, and we're done. That's it. So at that point, I think we stop with the intelligence. We don't go any higher. that's it. We're done. He can go to the next one, which I think I'll wait for a story mission or two before I do that, because that'll give him a lot. It's only 4 warrior points, but what they give you is more than that. That's only worth 4, but it also gives you 3 in each. That is 9 warrior points. That is a lot of warrior points. And 2 offense points. That's more. Skill points, if you spend them, that's a lot. It is 2 mastered skill points and 1 lesser, to be fair. And if you think about the fact that you had to use up a slot and master that one to get that, so you're really only getting 8. So it's not a ton, but it is nice. It does give that back. I still don't think this is ever going to be worth it, but it is kind of cool. The problem is henchmen are usually very basic. So, you know, outside of the fun of it, Lad's Got Talent is probably not worth it. So I think we're going to go leadership. No, he's ranged. Alertness. He's ranged. So, yeah. I'm curious if I should just push intelligence in case he ever goes down, just in case he gets a... we'll do one more. And the reason for that is I want to make sure, just in case he does go down, if he gets the injury where he loses an intelligence before we max it, then it's good. Mental stats are not really all that great. So losing one that prevents a skill up sucks. But keeping it, well, what are the odds he's going to go down and get that injury? If we look at some of the other skills, are we going to utilize any of these? Like alertness? Probably not. I think there is one that's really good for him. No. It's under this, isn't it? No? What is it under? It's under intelligence. So, exploit positioning. Never mind, he's going to 12. There you go. Hey, he's going there because exploit positioning is really good. It's very strong. You've already maxed it out, but you weren't going to go that way. We're going to go leadership with you, and you're going to go agility. A 60% dodge is not bad. Not bad, especially with the shield on and still in basic. Because as they get better armor, too, this is going to go up to 20%. So you can add an extra 10. He's at 70, and then you add 25. That's 95 before reductions, of course. But if he does get that, and then he has it, 95 base is pretty good, and then we'll get him the 10% default, which is all we can get him, because he's a henchman. Where is it? Avoid. Yep, there it is. 3 days, we get 10%. That's all he'll need, which is good. 105 is very, very good. Also, he's going to have the weapon skill, and then he'll have 5 more in that. And if he gets a good shield, which I think right now he's using shield, so you can add 5 more to this. But his melee resistance is 33. That's really good. Not a warp guard? Well, this guy is. He's good. Yeah, he's definitely one. I was going to build a rat or 2 to have heavy armor, but I think I'm just going to ignore it just for the fun of actually building into agility again. Because look at the melee resist. It's a lot. It adds up. Which is another thing, but you can see my luck is not fantastic. He's going to be going range 2, so we really want him to have... for him, for Stu, he's going to get exploit positioning. Very, very worth it. Very worth it. Because he's already going to be using headshot, so exploit positioning is not going to matter because he's not going to be spending much to reload. For the most part. If someone's stunned, he's not going to bother, but... And welcome back, Destron. Bad luck? Oh, I do. At least as far as AI getting hits. That's not true. I have not lost a warband yet, so I do not have that bad of luck. But boy, when the game's hitting me, boy, do they keep me down. Yeah, keep the leadership going. Oh, wait. 1 into strength, just 2 for carry purposes. Okay. So, unfortunately, we will still have to do at least one more mission to get where we need to be. Which I think I'll keep him in the back while we're doing that. Because there's no need to push him. Well, there is a need, but... because he needs 2 more leadership, but that's okay. Actually, do you get... I think with what he's training, you don't get extra leadership, which is just mean. Just mean. But that's okay. I might bring him out, put Fallback Rat into Fallback Rat position, where he's meant to be. It's gonna suck missing him, because switching that out. But... ooh... what are we gonna do? Who was gonna be my other rat for that? Dirty Rat or Sewer Rat? Because I need to bring one of them in. If I'm gonna do that, I need to have one at the ready. Otherwise, Fallback Rat stays in. I mean, he's gonna have the pistols and he can double fire them. So he's not gonna have much difficulty when he's firing. One of these two has to be it. He is at 9 intelligence already. Yeah, Dirty Rat's been doing pretty good. Alright, Dirty Rat, you've impressed me. We'll just have to bring another rat in his place at the low end. Which is unfortunate, but Dirty Rat, you're getting the... is that what I want to do? I mean, we're going to need it for the story mission, so... do it. Alright, Dirty Rat's a follow-up. Okay, so we're going to go and hit next day. And now, what we can do... we're going to keep him in the back right now. We're going to train him up. So, we're going to bring in Wordstone Wade. And not Danger Danny. Actually, Danger Danny did really good. But we got to bring Wade back in. We also have Tails Before Bales as well. Okay, Dirty Rat, give me... it's a question if I want to risk him right now. I could just skip a week and put them in their position. And then we're ready to roll, you know? That's what I'm thinking. This is a tough call. Do I want to skip a week? I mean, I don't really. I don't. So we could bring in the rat, and this is... well, we already have to bring in him, so hold on. Hold on. Dirty Rat can take the place of, you know, Big Jerry. Big Jerry's taking a rest, so... we can also bring in Tails Before Bales. And that's pretty much it. That's all we gotta do. We just gotta make sure we give them something before we go on a mission. Because giving them nothing is stupid. We actually don't have much to give them. We will take a basic shield, though. Basic shield's better than 10% dodge. Then Tails Before Bales. What was I gonna do with him? Is that normal? 4 ballistic? Bunt, what do you have? 3 ballistic. Okay, nope, we leveled him up. He is meant to throw things. Shuriken in the main hand. Backup mace. Okay, there we go. So now we have an extra thrower, which is not great, by the way. You know what? No. That's stupid. Mace. Mace. Backup shurikens. There you go. He's just gonna charge in, smash people, hopefully kill them before it matters. That's the main goal. Okay. We're not gonna sacrifice the spear on something that's not good. Same with Wade. We'll just keep the good weapon back there. Doing pretty good then. Simply Stu does have a good mace. The nice thing is on story missions, Simply Stu, even before then, he will get his shurikens. He'll get the blue ones because our leader will get the blue guns. So we'll have the extra set of shurikens. So that's good. and then we'll get a chance to level him up just a smidge more. He's already level 1, which is insane. But probably level 3 is where we need to get for him to be able to level up. Actually, I don't think so. I think he just needs skill points, and Born Leader is 9 leadership. So he's only 1 off, and then he can get Born Leader. He just won't get the max version, but that doesn't matter. That would make him prepared to be a backup, which is good. That's all we really need. Okay, yeah. Hopefully he just gets 1 more point in it, and then he's good. I'll just start training him too. And then fallback Brat's mostly okay. We don't need him, but we'll keep him. But yeah, this is interesting. Because now we're not juggling a bunch of heroes. I mean, we will be. Honestly, that is a real concern, is a lot of my henchmen getting injured. Because you need a kind of 1 or 2 backup hero henchmen to fill in those roles. But you're probably only going to need 1 of each. Because you either do 4 and have 2 of each. Because you can only ever have 2 of a hero, of 1 type of hero. I think. Maybe henchmen break that rule. But I do not believe so. You can only field them, to be clear. You can have as many as you want in reserve. So do you do 1 of each and just call it a day and hope both of your 2 warp guards don't both get crit? Or 2 of your Verminkin don't get hit? It's a lot of questions. We still have 5 days till the new sale comes in. We haven't really picked up anything worth selling, though. It's been a little bit unfortunate with that, but I can't complain about today. We have a good setup of blue pistols. Mark of Perseverance on pistols is the most hilarious thing I've ever seen. But we got purple warp lock pistols, which is insanely good. The only thing I can say is an issue is armor. Armor seems like it's revving up to be a problem. Maybe I should have taken, under a veteran skill, the thing where you get cloth armor, but I think that might be a thing I don't utilize enough, is the extra armor. The armor roll. Because that would be really useful. The problem is it's such a low amount. I think it's like 10 and 15 or something like that. Cool. Even if it's at 20, it's a 1 in 5 every week. And that's good, but it looks at your warband strength or level, I think. I think it's just level, and then it decides the quality off of that, and it's still a chance. So if you think about it, even in my longer campaigns, I've done about 80 missions. 83, I think, was my first playthrough warband. And I think I did 83, 85. And if you think of it as a 1 to 5, and we'll even scale it poorly, we'll say 25%. That's only 20 pieces of armor. Now, that is a lot of armor, but most of them are going to be basic. So, what are you going to get? 3? 3 of the best quality? Which, don't get me wrong, that'd be insanely good. I'd take 3. Because you don't lose them if they go out of combat. And you get a bunch of blues. Maybe. If it's a long campaign. I think if you're going to go past the main story and keep playing, instant value. It will always have your back on that. However, doing just a campaign, I feel like it doesn't add up enough. Like some of them that I say, I'm like, the amount you get isn't much. It's because we're only doing campaign. If it was a forever one, instant change of what you're getting out of it. Because it's forever value. You're always getting the value. Either way, I'm rambling. That's pretty much it for tonight. Next time, we are definitely starting the story missions because we are there. We are ready. The thing has been built. Sadly, the first 4 story missions are probably going to be pushovers. Just unfortunate nature of the challenge. But that's okay. I've been having fun with it, figuring it out. I don't think this is going to be too difficult, to figure out because I'm allowed to build them the way I want. That's why I'm kind of building Stu a little weird. But I have not been disappointed by him yet. And that surprises me. So I feel like I'm going to learn very useful information out of this, more than I thought. Or maybe it's just after doing this many war bands, I'm starting to get a good idea that I can make most builds work, but we'll see. Either way. The only other upgrade I could say is we start forcing it to be brutal or deadly missions only, because that's where, when the dice are not fair, you just instantly get deleted. Well, too bad. So, who knows? But I am going to get out of here for the night. So, thanks everybody so much for hanging out and watching. Good night, good afternoon, good morning. Whichever the case is for you. I'm out of here. Stay majestic.